Now that the full set of commercial vehicle sales figures have been compiled for 2010, we've come to the headquarters of the SMMT in London to talk to Chief Executive Paul Everett. Paul, we last spoke back in October and sales of vans up to 3.5 tonne were looking pretty healthy compared to the previous year. Did this continue through to December?
Well, December proved to be another good month for the van sector. Registrations were up somewhere in the region of 20-25%. I think, and through the year as a whole, they were up for 11 out of the 12 months. So it was definitely a year of recovery for the van sector.
So how did van sales in 2010 compare overall to those of 2009?
Overall, van registrations were up around 19% in 2010, so around 222,000 units, which still is a long way perhaps off the peak of the pre-recession levels, but it's certainly demonstrated a strong and healthy market.
How did the truck market perform?
Truck market has been another difficult year. On the positive side is it didn't get much worse, and we sort of bumped along the bottom through most of 2010. I think the encouragement was there was a very strong close to the year with registrations like for like up 30 to 50% over the last 2 or 3 months, which I'm hoping means that the economy and indeed the truck sector is beginning to liven.
Any predictions for van and truck sales this year?
Well, we would certainly hope to see the recovery in the truck market continue. 2010 saw just under 35,000 units registered. We'd certainly like to see a significant increase on that during the course of 2011. Van market, again, we think it will continue to improve, but probably at a slightly slower pace. So our forecast for the year at the moment is around 230 to 240,000 units.
And finally, Paul, hot on the news at the moment is the escalating prices for fuel. What's the SMMT's view on this?
Well, there's no doubt for everybody, fuel costs are rising back on the back of general commodity price rises, but obviously in the UK the impact of tax and VAT increases as well. And I think that's a concern for everybody, obviously particularly for those who are using cars, trucks, vans as part of their working lives. To be honest, the government is not in a particularly easy situation. It's looking at this idea of a fuel duty stabiliser, but I think my view is that it's not going to prove particularly practical to deliver. The focus for our attention really is to ensure that there are the right kind of incentives to encourage people to buy the more fuel efficient product. That the good side of the work that we're doing as an industry is, whilst the cost of fuel is rising, the efficiency of our product is actually improving at a faster rate.
Paul, thank you very much.
Thank you.